What is up, guys? In today's video we have another Inside the Mind style video. I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and decisions as I play in Fortnite Zero Build. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Let me know down in the comments below one thing you would change in chapter 7 if you could, and if you guys would like to use my code in the shop when getting anything is EvolveJake, just like my channel name is, and it is underneath the webcam at all times. So if I could change anything about chapter 7 thus far, it would just be putting the Forsaken Blade katana into the regular loot pool. Because there's currently several portals, I believe 5 portals on the map where the gold ones can come from. But those portals are not guaranteed spawn rate every single game. And so it's really just up to chance whether or not the portal will be there. And that's currently the only way to get the golden one. So it's like there's very few of them on the map. And then even trying to get it, you often need to land on the portal and hope it's there. So there's a lot of inconsistency involved in that, and I think it's a very good, very enjoyable to use, and pretty balanced mobility item. Like a lot of times with mobility, a lot of the things that people don't like is just people being able to run away somewhat like brainlessly, you know. And shockwaves are an item I love, but oftentimes the thing people complain about with that is just that, like, if somebody has 6 and they're willing to just spam all of them to run, there's not much you're gonna do about that, you know. It's just like unfortunate. But with the katana, the fact that it only has a certain amount of uses, I think makes it a lot more limited in terms of like how much you're actually going to get out of it. You get like bursts of mobility essentially, and then you have to wait for it to come back. So I think it is a lot more balanced in that regard. And it's just a very enjoyable item to have. So I would like to see the purple one at least added into the regular loot pool. And currently, the only way to get the purple one is by eliminating the bride NPC here at Sandy Strip, like how I just did. That's the only way you can get it. And so they already have this in the game. Why not just add it to the regular loot pool? I do not know. But when they come back from their break in January and Winterfest ends, I'm hoping that's what we see change. Because I think just having this purple one in the loot pool would make the game a lot more enjoyable. Those games where, you know, you don't get a gold katana and then also you don't get any mobility at your POI really are just tough to enjoy. Especially when other players do get mobility and there's just like, you know, you shoot at them one time and then there's just no fight happening. Unfortunately, that guy uses the last of his shockwaves. The guy wingsuiting over here. I think I just heard the wind from it. May have landed on top of the like purple thing, but I also may have been imagining it. Thought I heard it, but a very like limited noise. I'm too poor for the blue one now. Oh, we got it. We can't get the purple, but we can get the blue. That's fine. There also is a DeLorean at this POI. And if you go fast enough in this, you'll spawn the OG chest. Each DeLorean can do it like once per game. I'm not too keen on the OG chest. Because the main thing I would kind of want is the pump, I guess, of those weapons. And I don't really like going back and forth between different types of pump shotgun because like the timing and your feel for the timing on pumps really matters. And so like being used to the iron pump and then trying to use the OG one just feels off. And it's not like something I can consistently get every game anyway, so. Also, I think the iron is just really, really good. There's a player that's just wingsuited and landed above. I'm kind of like chilling here. We can kill this AI. I'm gonna say I'm kind of chilling here because I think the rest of the players involved in this are AI, but that player that just wingsuited on top is like a fresh player that just came in, and they're certainly real. But I don't know what happened to them. I think they might have gotten that car and drove away. There's somebody here. I don't know where he is. I'm just gonna sit in the car for information until I can see him. If he wants to just chill in this building, I'll probably just leave him. I don't even know if he's real, but I hate looking for people like this. I'm thinking he is real. If I had a shockwave, I would just shockwave up, but we don't have that. With how much he's like sprinting, definitely think he's real. He shot at me. He didn't get very much damage, though. It was just over shield. But if I stayed up there and kept that fight going, we would have died for sure. So I was trying to back up into a right shoulder peek. Wingsuit's away, but I should have that kill, yeah. Car pulling up. We should be able to get damage on this person. Never mind, my aim is terrible. This should have been a kill, though. Or, like, close to it. Because when the car is driving right at you like that, it's, like, guaranteed headshots if you're hitting the person. And I just missed all my shots. Finally complete the DeLorean thing. I kept getting it close and just, like, not finishing it. What do we get? Infantry rifle, nice. Probably go towards lethal labs. It's usually an area where there's like enemies fighting. A lot of locations kind of flow into that. I could look for the guy whose car I blew up at Sandy, but I just don't care that much about that. Going this way, I feel like I'm more likely to like consistently find people. Trying to loot these chests in hopes to get some shockwaves. Just one spawn of shocks would make me much happier than I am right now with my inventory. And this game kind of goes to show what I was talking about. Luckily, I get the purple katana because it's guaranteed with that bride NPC. But if that wasn't a possibility, I would have gotten no shocks at my PO either. So we would just have only wingsuit for movement, which is like okay, but not what I would prefer to use. And not like the greatest fighting mobility. It's like setup mobility more than anything else. There's an AI. Got 100 on him. He rifted. There's an AI. Someone else rifted. I hear a wingsuiter. Oh, this is so bad for me. I like katana and didn't get where I needed to get. This should be a messy fight. It sounds like both of them are using dual shotguns. Maybe. Oh, he knocked him and then is like playing with the body. None of that here, sir. Tragic. Waste of shock. I wanted the kill. I started shooting over there. So she would revive. It looked like she wasn't going to revive, so I tried to like make her think there's people here. I don't know if this is the one that like previously ran away or not. Seems like it is. Somebody's zipping behind me. I gotta go. I'm going this way that if the guy was just standing next to whoever chases, the other guy should shoot him in the side, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Oh, he chased too. I'm like getting stuck on the hitbox of this tree. I hate this tree so much, dude. I'm getting stuck on it. I think he went to that bush. Just go third party this. I don't know if that guy's sitting in that bush or if he just full left, but this is timing that we can maybe capitalize on. He's in this house. I could shockwave through the wall and fight him, but I don't want to waste a shock. Because I don't have very many. I'm like stuck again. I was stuck on this. Like trying to slide and have not be peeking anymore. But everywhere I go this game, there's just something to get stuck on. Be greedy. Hopefully this gives me a slurp. No. Okay. But yeah, I probably should have just wasted the shock because it would have been an easier fight. I wasn't expecting it. Stuck on literally everything under the sun though. This is bad. I like didn't look at zone. I was just coming here because that's where the nearest vending was. I don't know what's going on here. If this guy started fighting somebody else or what? Doesn't sound like it. There's only like one shots. Some multiple players fighting. That OG chest right there might have heals. Nice. More shocks. And slurps. I prefer big pots to slurps, I don't know. Like the regular slurps, it just feels like I heal so slow with them that I'd rather have like a healing item I have to actually use. Like if I get like 3 seconds alone before an enemy's on me, like I feel like I'm gonna heal more off of big than slurps. I don't know if that's like 100% true or not. It's just like how it feels to me in game. This is that player with the katana, I think, that I've been fighting a few times. And that's why the wingsuit is a struggle to use. Trying to use the wingsuit when an enemy is like has pressure on you is like rarely gonna work out for you if the enemy has decent aim. I didn't get the best look at his skin. I don't know if that's the one who previously had a katana and he just dropped it or broke it maybe. Or if it was just a different one. Different player. Because initially I thought it was the same one. It looked like a similar skin to me. But I would very much like to have a refresh on katana. There's 16% durability on this. And another thing about the purple one and when compared to the gold is that the purple one consumes more durability for each use. And so it's like more likely to break than the gold is. It's just another way that it's more balanced. I'm going to go to these vending machines here. I believe there's purple pumps for sale. And then I'll probably buy big pots just because it's what I prefer. But first I'm going to check the gold vending and see if it's selling gold pumps. Because if it is selling gold pumps, then I'll just buy that and then stick with the slurps. Okay, no. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay. Maybe it was the one back at the POI that was. I don't really feel like going that far. Can't do this, so. Alright. Good. Drinking an additional one doesn't make it heal faster. It just resets the time it's healing. Or I bought way too many. Fine though. I don't even know where that person was that shot me. Somewhere that direction. They had a scar though, the OG scar. Which the accuracy on that thing is terrible, so I feel like they had to be somewhat close to like bribe me for as much as they did. Oh, that mark is on the mountain. Okay. I was just pinging that because a crown dropped there. And when someone picks it up, obviously it's not going to show anymore. But we had the mark to know like where it was if he got it before I realized where they were. I very much dislike that mountain. Someone built a base over there as well. Thing is so scuffed to push. I'll probably just drive a car and wrap around. See how this goes. I was gonna wrap around the other way, but the player wingsuiting kind of threw that off. Does this guy over peak? Even if he does over peak though, it's so hard to push this mountain. Like I'd probably shockwave up and then katana twice. They're right next to me. Getting pride. No, man, I don't want to have that out. Nice, that's a gold katana. I'm gonna look back on this though and see if this guy's still exposed. The gold katana's not really going anywhere right this second. Okay, we get 120 damage. Not enough to really push off. Maybe it could have been, but he has to move. There's wingsuiting. I'm exposed here, but the player on the rock I just beamed, so he might be healing or something. Another one wingsuiting. I'm not going to get any damage on that second one. I don't know if that guy just died or what. Are these people fighting? So one shot there. The other one, I don't know where he went. We can just push that out, I guess, because it looks like zone's going there anyways. He's going to be like somewhat healed. So I took a while to push it, but it's still just like I did so much damage that it's so hard for him to play the game. And that guy has a purple scar, so that's likely the one that was shooting me in the back earlier. But like that kill, for example, I couldn't have pushed with the purple katana the way I did. Like that one extra katana use actually makes such a difference. Same thing with that. Like I was confident doing that because I knew the shot katana in. It's also 1v1 now. If there was like several people left alive, I probably would have just like not pushed that. This guy's my car. I wanted to get that guy out of the game. Not as much damage as I would have liked to get. Also, I'm not going to be able to reload my AR here. What are you shooting at, bro? He's panicking. GG's. Pushing this guy on this mountain was kind of scuffed, but it's a 1v1 and this is the best spot to be in zone. I got some damage. Like it wouldn't be enough to normally push off or normally make me want to push. But with how things go, if I just let him have that mountain for free, then like things are just going to get worse for me. Like that might be the best opening I get, you know? And so I'm down to take it. If you're not the most confident fighting, like maybe you don't do that, but I don't know. There's times where you kind of have to take bad fights in this game because that bad fight might be the best opportunity you get. Like that might be a 2 out of 10 or 3 out of 10, but it's like better than letting him just chill and control that, you know? And then having to push into him anyways. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, if you guys did find this to be helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.